Okay, so what do you guys prefer me to talk like? Do you guys prefer me to talk like this, or do you usually prefer my higher pitch, squeakier voice? Just let me know before, because I can technically speak really deep, and like some of the YouTubers that I watch, like Ham, so like he purposely speaks deep. So, I thought it'd be kind of interesting. Maybe it gives you more confidence in what you're listening to. You think it's more important, or you just like it. It can't happen, dude. I honestly prefer talking this normal voice because this is what I literally been born with. But technically, voice is a skill that you can train. You can actually change your pitch, and in fact, when people go through puberty, what happens is that their throat gets tough, like tighter, and the tightness increases the pitch or the depth of the voice. So, maybe my neck never developed or something, but I have this really high, quick, squeaky voice. Maybe it's my lack of testosterone, and because I'm drinking soy. I mean, look, guys, you guys are gonna think this is horrifying if you're like into like health and fitness. It is a large Raising Cane's Dr. Pepper, man. Shoo, man, I treated myself today, guys, because look at the progress on the van. It's looking really sharp, right? I got an Amazon box there. This is a filter, by the way. This is literally the filter of this like van thing. It's literally, it's like, almost like a hat. It's kind of scary, man. But anyway, I just wanted to make a video today on something that's really important, and that is that you should, in everything that you do in life, whether it is a hobby, a profession, or something that you find interesting, right? There are three things you do with this, whatever it is that you're doing, right? You consume it, you sell it, or you resell it. And, that's literally the title of the video: consume, sell, or resell. And this is specifically targeted to your hobbies, because when I was younger, and most people when they're younger, right, you consume hobbies and you consume things that you find interesting, right? And I always thought that it was kind of like I was kind of being like productive, because what I would do is that, like, for example, while I'm eating, I watch anime. While I'm studying, I put somebody talking, a podcast, right? When I'm working out at the gym, I put self-improvement. I put Hamsa. I put these like finance YouTubers. I put something that I find interesting, right? Just to keep up myself with the economy. When I'm doing, when I used to do stock trading, I still like check the stocks almost every day. I put like finance YouTubers talking about how the market is and how we're in a recession and all this crap, So that I consider that a form of consumption, because you take that information and you just enjoy it. You don't do anything with it. And when you're young, a lot of the information that you do, you simply just consume it. And if your social circle revolves around that specific hobby, then it kind of becomes a part of you. For example, recently, like if you look 20, 30 years ago, video games wasn't a thing, guys, because people didn't play video games when they were younger. They will go out and run and do sports and all that. And if you look at that generation, they are really into like the older, like, oh, let's play board games, let's go and work, let's do stuff. They like the social aspect of it more than the just enjoyment of it. But now with the current social structure, like video games is considered the everyone should play video games, right? So everyone kind of does, and it's just this giant social circle of people playing video games. That was a rare thing, by the way, guys. Like back then, I still talking about that. He plays video game back then. And he says, "Yeah, I mean, I used to, but it wasn't just like this. It was different." So technically, I say it's an evolution of the enjoyment of playing like entertainment. But anyway, just most people consume stuff, right? And throughout life, you can just stay a consumer. You can just consume things, and that's really it. You just consume them. You don't learn anything from it. If there's something that you kind of have some sort of interest in, you might try doing a form of learning from it, right? So you consume, then you learn. And the purpose of learning is so you can sell it, right? You can sell something. And that's the second category, right? If you need money, you consume a skill, you make it yours, and then you sell it back for a price. That's literally what economics is. I buy this for $2, but the syrup is $1, and the time to make this is 50 cents, and my profit is the 50 cents, right? That's literally basics of economy. I might have that definition wrong, but you know what I mean, right? But here's the thing, though. If you're not careful, if you don't develop a skill that you actually find interesting, what will happen to you is that you will have needs. Especially this usually happens to older people. So if you're young, you're really lucky, because you can try to, instead of consume, you can try to figure out what you want to sell. and then develop that. That's one of the points I was going to make in this video, right? And the point is that over time, if you don't make enough money, you'll have needs, and then you'll have to consume and sell lower time x money items. And this is like working a retail job, right? Since it's so easy to replicate, most people, it takes little consumption and it makes a lot of profit. That's how people get wages and stuff like that, right? But what you really want to do is, in life, you want to turn a consumption into a sell, and then that sell you want to resell it. And this is very important because there's a structure to it, and this is the reason for this video, right? Whatever it is that you're trying to do, guys, you're like, whatever it is that you're trying to figure out, your hobbies, your goals, or your ambitions, try to sell them. Try to consume and sell it. So if you listen to self-improvement content, figure out what it is of that self-improvement content that you actually enjoy, and then either sell it by making a YouTube channel, which is technically what I'm doing. I'm literally selling you information that I literally just accumulated, I consumed, and now I'm throwing it back to you, hopefully in a resell package, which is what the resell is, right? When you resell something, what you're doing is you're actually making it your own. You're putting your own details to it, and then you're selling it. And then if your value as a person is high enough, that will be worth more. Therefore, that's why, if I make this kind of video and I don't have a good like package in terms of reputation, nobody's gonna watch this video and think, oh, this is like insightful. They're gonna think, oh, it's just a video. However, if this channel had 1 million subscribers and this like video would have get 100,000 views, immediately you would think, oh, this is some high quality content, and you would probably be willing to watch more of it. Also, because you would be entrenched in the community in the description or in the comment section, you'll be like, oh, well, there's a community there, I can go there for more information. So this is very important, right? Because you got to be careful with this, right? If you're not being sold something, if you're being sold something, you're hopefully this doesn't happen to you, but you're being distracted by it, and that's literally why I wanted to make this video, right? So everything that you want to do in life, try to not only consume it, but try to sell it. I think that's the easiest way to learn. Like when I was in college and stuff like that, I would take a class, I would learn the subject, and then I would literally like teach it to myself. That's literally the best way I think of trying to learn something, because once you give it your personal touches, even if something you literally just learned, do it exactly how you learned it, consume it, and then sell it. Sell it means you literally try yourself to like teach it to yourself, and then resell it and then make it your own. That's when you give it your own taste, and that's how you become your own version. You create your own version of whatever it is that you're consuming, right? So yeah, do this with self-improvement, do this with your finances, or do this with whatever it is that you find interesting. If you find playing video games interesting, guys, well, figure out what it is that you enjoy most about it. Like, say maybe you don't like the part of playing video games, you actually like the art side of it. Well, then figure out, instead of consuming random video games that you don't care about, right? Try to consume the art aspect of it. That's what you gotta focus on. Okay, I like how make art, so then you go and you study how to do topology. You do how to understand polygons if you're 3D modeling. If you're just doing paintbrushes, understand how strokes work, how paintbrushes work, how color theory works, stuff like that, right? And then you yourself teach it to yourself, because if you teach it to yourself and you explain it in your own taste, you will actually grasp it better than if you just like watch a YouTube video and stuff like that. Which is literally why I'm not keen on just listening to self-improvement on YouTube, because even though the knowledge is there, guys, if I tell you a video, let's say on chasing luck, it's only until you actually like try to explain to yourself what that video was about that you're really gonna grasp it better. Even if I make it ABC, like A plus B equals C, you're not gonna understand that. However, if you say, well, I think A means this and B means this, therefore that means C, you have a much greater grasp of it. And then that knowledge, you can just resell it and make money from it, or turn it into an asset instead of just having that information there, right? But even though this is really nice and interesting, there's actually a darker side to this video, and that is that whatever it is that you're consuming, selling or reselling, is it something that you want to consume, or is it something that a system made you think you want to consume? This is very, very scary, guys, because nowadays, this usually happens to younger folks, like younger people, right? you get suggestions on YouTube and stuff like that. And let's say you just wanted to know about your favorite like series, right? And this is how like things like fetishes and stuff like that are born, by the way. You think oh, you know, it's like just like the art of it, the cartoon, and then boom, you get some Rule 34 out of it. You're like, oh man, she kind of bad though. I'm kidding. Anyway, so you gotta be very careful with this, guys, because consumption is not only for your benefit, it can also be against you. So just be careful on that, right? And in everything that you do in life, consume it and then try to sell it to yourself. Once you know how to sell it to yourself, then you can resell it. And also everything that you see on the internet, everything that you probably find interesting, self-improvement, finance channels, you know, lifestyles and all this is all basically a reselling of a selling that they consume. So, you know, it's just a short video on that. Hopefully you find it interesting. I just want to make a short video today, guys. I actually made $300 today, so I bought myself some Raising Cane's. I know that's a flex. That's why I show you guys the drink and the food, right? So now I'm just gonna eat this and I'm gonna upload this video. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. It's a very short video, nothing special. The next one's gonna be way more interesting. I'm actually coming up with a really big video soon, so you know, that one requires editing, so I'm gonna like keep it on the low for now. You might see it after this one though, so keep your channel, you know, keep the channel in touch. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.